Now we will discuss the study of writing, definitions and classifications. Writing, the act of forming letters and characters, or especially in order to communicate, in order to form certain expressions. It's an act of forming letters and characters on paper, wood, stone, or other material for the purpose of recording the ideas which characters and words express for communication. So writing is also a kind of communication, a way of communication where the mode is the written form. Ideas are placed on paper, stone, or any other form, especially for the purpose of communication. Human children naturally acquire fluent language without being taught. So basically, spoken is the area which has been highlighted through this point, that children, they acquire without any explicit learning, they acquire the language, they speak. But unlike spoken fluency, written language, which is something, a mode of expression or communication which has to be taught to children. The rules have to be taught to children, and how the structure of the writing and the development of writing, it's specifically taught to children. So writing is something that needs to be taught, unlike spoken, which can be acquired, or fluency can be developed through interaction. So let's discuss the definitions and classification of the writing system. True writing undoubtedly has its roots in pictures for concepts called pictograms. Pictograms and ideograms are iconic symbols still used in many societies today, both literate and illiterate. Thousands of years ago, humans drew pictures of animals and hunters on cave walls. These pictures seem to have been pictograms that shows pictures representing objects through direct physical resemblance. Then we have the classification of writing system, where we have basic unit of sound as the first point. Writing system can be classified according to the type of sound units the symbol represent. There are two basic types. The first type of system is called syllabary. There are systems in which all or most of the graphemes represent syllables of sound. The second type of writing system is the alphabet. In the second type of system, the graphemes represent or mostly represent single sound rather than entire syllables. Then we have regularity. Now under regularity, we see that the regularity is considered to be another way to classify writing system, and that is by the degree of regularity of their grapheme sound correspondence. Some systems are highly regular, others are highly irregular. For instance, the perfect alphabet would have only one symbol for every meaningful distinct sound. Few alphabets actually have a perfect one-to-one correspondence between symbol and sound. We have seen that English certainly does not. There may be two ways to convey the same sound, which is C and K, then PH and F. Thus, in terms of regularity of symbol sound correspondence, the Latin-based alphabet used to write English is one of the least regular alphabet in the world. Then we have frame. Now, another way to characterize writing system is by frame. The way the units are grouped on a page to create larger units such as paragraphs or essays. So in some systems, the word is the frame. Symbols are normally grouped together as words. Both alphabets and syllabaries may use the word as the frame. English, Cherokee, Salabri, one or more symbols can be grouped together as a single word. Then we have arrangement. Writing system differ in whether the graphemes are written from left to right. So they are used in the alphabets of Europe, or from right to left in Urdu or Arabic, or alternating like some form of ancient Greek style, which is also known as Bostrophodon. Also are the graphemes written horizontally as most Western alphabets, or vertically as Chinese, Japanese and Mongolian often are. So these are the classifications of writing systems, which include basic unit of sound, regularity, frame and arrangement. To sum up, written language is taught and learned consciously in contrast to spoken language, and its classification include basic unit of sound, regularity, frame and arrangement.